We all thought, Musk is the same businessman as Jack Ma. But in fact, Musk is the scientist who conquered the business world. And the only. So we know successful people like Buffett, Li Ka-shing, Jack Ma, Bill Gates. They are all just visionary businessmen. They play capital. Very little involvement in the company's production team. But Musk is not just CEO of SpaceX and Tesla, also the chief engineer of two companies. He works more than 12 hours a day. Spend 80% of your time on engineering and design. Rather than on marketing and social media. Musk is crazy about physics knowledge. He believes learning and physics are the only futures that can save humanity. He also pinned this hope on his son. I will share with you next how Musk got through him. Strong learning ability and his way of thinking get him from a guy who writes code to create a rocket better than NASA. Up to now, everyone thinks that the person who is closest to God. This channel is dedicated to cultivating entrepreneurs, investors and the rich. If you want to get free consultation on this, you can subscribe my channel. Musk has two approaches to lifelong learning. The first is to read a lot of books. He once said, it was the books that raised me first, then my parents. The book-loving Musk reads 60 books in a month. Musk learns things very fast, often spend 10 hours a day reading. Can even be read in one day and digest the knowledge points. Of two different types of books, reads far more than peers. Musk's brother Kimball Musk recalls, at least the age of Musk reads 2 books a day in different subjects. That is to say, if the average person could read a book in a month, Musk can read 60 times faster than the average person. Musk also frequently complained to library administrators, why don't you buy some books back? Musk once said favorite book is The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. He taught me asking questions is harder than answering them. Because once you do, everything else is solved. Even Musk himself admits. Keep reading habits from an early age, it's the foundation of all his crazy ideas. In an era when all entrepreneurs choose to drop out of school, Musk is the only one who didn't drop out. Also holds a bachelor's degree in physics and economics. Musk's second way of learning is surround yourself with an environment full of talented people. Before he founded Tesla. Will we make electric cars? He will not. Musk before creating SpaceX. Will you make rockets? He will not, and it's not just that he doesn't. Only NASA in the world, and the book does not mention this knowledge. So what does he choose to do? To create SpaceX. Musk moves from Silicon Valley to Los Angeles. He poached NASA scientist SpaceX as a consultant. I saw an interview before. How does Musk usually interview? He'll be in different parts of the rockets with each. The big man at work communicates the technology. An employee said Musk will keep asking you questions until he understands 90% of what you know. When you find out that he is stealing from you, he has learned. It also shaped him to surpass most knowledgeable experts. He's been working with the best people. Every executive who works at Tesla and SpaceX not only have to be an expert in a certain field, they also have to understand the usage of each part and basic engineering knowledge. This is Musk. Start spreading the idea of Clubhouse, because Clubhouse is the way that allows us to do it at the lowest cost. Get involved with entrepreneurs and experts, learn from them. Third, first principles. Musk was afraid of the dark as a child. But he learned darkness is a can't see the state of photon. So he thinks it's stupid to be afraid of something without light. This is when he was a kid. How to explain the dark to yourself. Through this little story we can see his logic of thinking is to put big problems, break it down into small problems to solve. Small enough to be solved with physics knowledge, programming and scientist biographies of engineers and entrepreneurs with age. His reading and professional interests spread to physics, engineering, product design, business, technology and energy. This thirst for knowledge let him touch various subjects that are not necessarily learned in school. Musk is actually good at a very special way of learning. And most people don't even know this is the power of transfer learning. Transfer learning is to take what we learn in a situation Applied to another context. He could be putting us at school. Applied to another industry, this is where Musk is the most different. And he has a unique two-step method to facilitate this transfer learning. First, he will know structure as rationale and mental model. And that's the first principles just mentioned. Research shows transform knowledge into deeper abstract mental model. Good for transfer learning. And there is a way intuitive understanding of helping people. The underlying mental model is particularly beneficial. This method is called contrast method. Suppose you want to learn about the letter A and understand the deeper principles what makes A an A. Then you can do method 1, look at different types of A. Method 2, look at a large number of A of the same type. Which method do you think is better? The answer is obviously method 1. Each different A in method 1 can give us a deeper understanding of the same and different from each other. And the second method cannot give us any inspiration. When we learn anything by looking at a large number of different cases, our intuition can tell you what is the most important thing. You can even create your own unique combination. What this means in our daily life. When we're about to jump into a new field, we shouldn't just take one approach or so-called best practices. We should explore many different approaches and unpack each method, then compare and contrast them. This will help us discover its basic principles. Next step, he reframes the basic principles of the new field. Put him in artificial intelligence, technology, physics, and principles learned in engineering restructured into separate fields. Created a huge and subversive business empire. If you want to know more about who Musk is and his business development, you can watch our last issue. Musk can't do magic, it's just the right learning process. At the deepest level, we can learn from Musk's story. Learn that we should not accept specialization as the way to a career, the best or only path to success and influence. And from a practical point of view, we can learn from Musk. The way of learning and thinking learned from the body is: first, read a lot of books. Second, immerse yourself in an environment full of talented people. Third, first principles thinking. It is to break the problem into small problems. Fourth, interdisciplinary learning. Fifth, the ability to transfer learning. Musk is unique, but his abilities are not magical. Although there is no denying that he is a genius. But if he himself does not persevere and believe in your goals, he can't be where he is today. After his third failed rocket launch, he himself is on the verge of bankruptcy. A billionaire, reduced to needing to borrow money from friends to get by. So Musk's becoming a god is not accidental but inevitable. Hope you can share this video to the friends who work hard with you on the road, so that they can understand. I sincerely wish everyone who liked this video achieve financial freedom early and become a richest man. Please like and subscribe. Alright, see you next video.